Hey everyone, it's Nolan from Asia Pacific Gardening. I'm out in the forest just trying to get some inspiration for some bonsai pieces. Wait a minute, what the hell is that? Oh, it's Robert.
Hey everybody, this is Robert from Asia Pacific Gardening. We filmed a new video to show you this tree. You can see how tall this tree.
Oh my
See
goodness.
my hand right here.
This is huge. This is an Alberta Spruce forest, but this is a unique forest. So let's zoom in and show you why this is so unique.
So how do you think this forest here, how many trees to make this one forest right here? And you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 trees,
9 trees right here.
not 6, 7.
No, this is 9 trees. And take attention,
Holy moly.
attention. This is how many trees? Look at right here. This is one root, one tree.
This is a raft.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a close look here. This is one solid tree trunk. Look at all the way back there. That's one solid trunk.
A lot of the time, the raft is from the big to the small. It's same like the other tree. You can see the bottom part is bigger than the top one, and laying down always have the one small one on the other side. But this one here, you can see how beautiful. Big, and small one combination in between.
It's a good variety of sizes.
Yes, let's make the more natural look in the forest.
And you can see over here the original apex was somewhere down over here, but it was chopped off. And over the course of several decades, the branch will just adjust and the needles will adjust. And you get this forest. And we need to prune this. Last year we did some pruning. I don't know if you can tell. This top part we didn't really get to, but the bottom part we opened up. Same philosophy. Prune it in a way where a bird can fly through it.
When we got this tree many years ago, and we didn't know this tree is what they look like because really bushy, not been maintained. So you can see it's really heavy. We get it. You can see here we use the forklift to raising this up, and we still keep the pallet right here. This we did it in purpose in case we want to move the tree to the other location, so we not damage the plant. So that's another good idea. Put the pallet down right there so you have equipment you can move it and around it. And luckily we saw this tree after we pruned it and opened up. We find out this is a raft, and we really appreciate the original artist. And if the original artist see this, and we don't know who did this one, and we collect it, if there's someone and you know this is your tree, please contact us and we can share your knowledge. We really appreciate your art. It's really good job, really good job.
Yeah, this tree has changed hands several times, and through that process the original record was lost. And when we collected it from the previous owner, it was just not maintained very well, just very bushy. So today we're gonna give this a little bit of a haircut. We're gonna show you some techniques. So in case you have a spruce like this, you can prune it yourselves too. So let's work on what section do you want to work on?
I want to work on the top, open up.
On the top? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's grab a ladder.
That's a common problem when you have the tree really overgrown like this, and you can see inside the tree there's a lot of dead branches. Look at this right here. So I suggest to remove it like this.
It's like a maple. Remove all the dead branches.
And keep some space. And anything grow inside, we can clean it up.
I need to step up higher on the ladder.
Careful.
Just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of dead branches in there.
This is the maintenance. You not necessarily have to prune all of them today, but this is the big tree working with the 9 tree.
And those are some really sharp scissors that we're using. And for those who've been watching our videos, you all know we're a sponsor of Barnell Tools, or Barnell Tool is a sponsor of us. Not sure how that verbiage works, but these scissors are really good. Just visit pnetools.com/bonsai. Use promo code bonsai. You get 10% off select Barnell tools. What we're using here is the AS3000 series. There's a short one and a long one. I think the one we're using here is a short one. There's also a long one available. We really like those. They're really sharp, really lightweight. Lets you get deep into the trees for some position pruning. And we actually use those to prune our maples as well too. So again, visit pnetools.com/bonsai. Use promo code bonsai at checkout. You get 10% off select Barnell tool, or you can just scan the QR code right on your screen. That'll take you to the landing page of the website. See, just removing the dead branches already opens it up a little bit more. I can see the shadow of my camera and me. Hello everybody. So you're still primarily removing dead branches, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm gonna help you prune some of this, and this is what it looks like before we prune it. Let's see what it looks like when we're done. I know it doesn't look like we did much from down here, but let me get you a closer look up top here. We thinned out quite a bit, so actually if you begin to look through it, you can kind of see through the sky in the back, whereas unpruned, it's super dense. See the difference? Unpruned and pruned. And really the technique is very similar to a maple. You try to remove anything that's crisscrossing, anything that's growing vertically up or vertically down. If there's like parallel branches, generally you remove one of them and they'll open it up. Pretty healthy tree. Let's see, we're about halfway down over here. Still got a lot of thinning. Man, this is a lot more pruning than a maple, to be honest with you. Okay, we're gonna pause here for now, and this is what we prune. Doesn't look like a lot, but there are a ton of little small needles. And from here, it doesn't look like we prune much, but let me show you up top. Climb up here. You can really start to see the difference between pruned and unpruned. Look how bushy all this action is. And from here, if you zoom in, you can start to see how thin it is all the way through. And you can also see through the branches. You can see the sky. Here, you can't. So again, philosophy of tree pruning. Imagine that this was a full-size tree. Like those up there. Small birds should be able to fly through the needles and the leaves and perch on the branches. Look at those up there. birds can definitely perch up there. Also, we have a large pine up there. And that's here. I don't remember. Tree's old. But yeah, we're gonna pause for now and continue through finishing this up so then you can really compare when it's fully done and not done. Well, it's now another day. It's not as hot today, so pruning this will be much easier. We kind of got half of it done yesterday. We still need to work on this backside, but today hopefully I'll finish this and also the backside. So it's kind of hard to see in detail what we're actually pruning here, but spruce kind of grow like maples too. If you look here, they kind of grow in threes. 1, 2, 3. Shorten it by removing the middle one, but here I'm trying to reduce the canopy a little bit, so I'm probably gonna remove this whole thing down to the end here. But if you look down to the next branch, there's 2 growing parallel right here. Don't need both of them, so I'm probably gonna remove one of these 2. So I'm holding this one-handed right now, so I'm gonna cut them and then you'll see what it looks like. So I made the cuts right in the middle and off to the side. I've reduced this branch. It used to be up here, but now I reduced it down to here. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to film this one-handed while on a ladder and trying to prune. But you pretty much do this to this entire tree, and you can really see the difference between this one and this one. See how much more open that is? But remember, we haven't pruned that back side yet, and that's why it still looks kind of full. All right, time lapse. Okay, it looks like we've done nothing again because of the angle. So I'm gonna bring it up a little bit here. You can see, I mean, it is visibly a lot thinner than before. I don't know if y'all remember what it looked like before, but now if you zoom in, you can see the structure of the tree. Actually, let's look at from the inside. So we'll go in, we'll look up. It's way thinner. Look at this side versus that side. We still need to prune a bit more. Kind of looks like a real forest, huh? Pretty cool. All right, more work. All right, so I'll give you all a panoramic view here. It looks a lot better in person, but on video it doesn't look like we did much. But this was like 6-7 hours worth of work. But let's look in here. Now light is evenly coming through all of these spots. So the overall health of the tree should be way better. You can see the trunk all the way up, Remember, this is a raft style. One tree laid on its side all the way across. This is a crazy forest. Well, this is it. I don't know. I don't think this is one of the best videos because you can't really see through the time lapse all the detailed pruning we actually did. But we opened this up quite a bit. I think we probably have a little bit more to go, but I still have to edit this video and post it for tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna go and do that. But more importantly, after a big prune, you definitely need to water your tree thoroughly. We've partnered with Ultimate Innovations to get you a 10% discount. Some of the hose nozzles that we use on a daily basis, we use this hose nozzle inside our greenhouse in virtually every single aisle, and also outside in all of our bonsai trees we water with this hose nozzle. The great thing with Ultimate Innovations is they have a lifetime guarantee with the products. Anything breaks, anything gets damaged, just let them know and they'll ship you a replacement part just like that. The Ultimate Fireman hose nozzle has several different settings and you can access them with just a twist of the nozzle, and it gives you so much power. If you visit shopdaypalma.com/collections/bonsai, use promo code bonsai at checkout, you can get 10% off Ultimate Innovation products and they'll ship it straight to you. Well, that's it for this week's video. Hope you like this massive Alberta spruce forest that's made with one tree laid on its side. Remember, if you like this video, hit like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. I don't think I did a pretty good job with capturing the details we did in this video, but maybe you all think otherwise. See you next week.